See the Moray Firth here, looking glorious in the summer. Just over here you've got the Cairngorms. So I'm not actually, well, I'm in Inverness. This is Inverness, it's just not the Inverness that I'm used to. So it's also quite windy here in Inverness, California. I guess that's something that they both have in common. I'm on my way north along the coast of like California, just a couple of hours from San Francisco, where I'm going for a photo shoot. It's another golf photo shoot, so one of my regular clients, Mantra, and we're going to be spending a couple of days playing golf, exploring, and then heading back into San Francisco for the final sort of day. So that'll be quite interesting too. I always like seeing new places and experiencing, I don't know, just little pockets of the world, and it's quite nice to sort of see somewhere like this and just stop. It's not somewhere that's like on a tourist map or any sort of radar or anything like that. I just saw the name, was like, can't drive through Inverness, although I usually would do. I will say that man in the Inverness store does make a good coffee. Far better than the Starbucks I had to power through this morning with. Alright, let's go check out this lighthouse. Unfortunately, the stairs, the wicked hard stairs, are closed, so I don't get to test out if I can handle them. But it's a cool little lighthouse. So this is awesome. Big old humpy skull. I guess California is known for a lot of whales. Unfortunately, I haven't really got the time to spend the afternoon hunting for them or keeping an eye out, but nice to know that they're all out there doing their thing. Coffee's still warm and good. Super windy out here actually, not very kind for my hair that was just being whipped around like all the grass bushes were. Interestingly, this point here is actually where apparently Sir Francis Drake landed way back in like 1579, and the road I've just driven to get out here all the way down this peninsula is called the Sir Francis Drake Boulevard, and he claimed the land for England. Anyway, got a couple of hours drive still, so let's get back on the road, back on the Sir Francis Drake Boulevard. With the bag on. Yeah, I'll take that for having the bag on and just walking past. Something about massive trees that are just, I don't know, mesmerising. And there's one literally directly outside front door of my little hut here. Just going to go out for a quick run. Got a bit of downtime before we're meeting everyone, so I'm going to get the exercise in and go and see some of the little area around here. Dry river. Some of these houses are absolutely phenomenal. Like, look at these places. Imagine living here. literally straight out of a film. So beautiful. Oh, look at all that airstream too. Wow. You know when you have pictures in your head of what certain parts of America are like, when you come and it's exactly as it's in your head. Something I loved about running every day last year was getting these small little windows into wherever I am. It's different from, you know, going to the touristy spots or driving around. It's a really nice place to sort of study things. You know, you're less restricted than you are in a car or on a bike. Wow, look at this thing. Like, stuff like this, like you wouldn't see this driving around a car. I've just picked like a random side road. I'm just going for a rundown. It's really, really lovely. Left or right? Cherry Street, let's go left. It's kind of like that Scandinavian, oh, cats. Where are they? Hi. I saw the sign that said cat crossing and I thought I might see a cat.
Oh, wait around, you'll see one.
Yeah. There is that kind of like slight Scandinavian, you know, Finnish or Norwegian cottages in the woods, like cabins, kind of vibe to it, but there's a very strong like dose of Americana with it too. That feeling you don't get kind of anywhere else. And back to the main road again. Really pleased with that. Lovely little area. Do they stop for me? Apparently they do. So nice to like just get out and experience a bit of this place. Like where we are is lovely, like this little resort ranch camp type vibe, super nice like area and beautiful, but you're very aware that you're a tourist and you're staying in accommodation, and I love to feel what it's like to be somewhere. So getting out and going for like a little bit of an explore around, you know, some back streets, side streets. Really nice way of just experiencing what it's like to be somewhere. I've of course had the usual utter explosion of all of my gear and things. Probably going to stay like that for the rest of the trip until it gets shoved back in that bag again in a couple of days. I'm just going to go across now, meet the like other videographers, the talent, the client, for like a welcome meet and greet dinner type thing, and then probably get an early night. But really nice sort of first day. Feels like I've done loads. As if I was in San Francisco this morning. This tree is like breathing. Super beautiful course. It's gonna be a very fun shoot.
It's almost like I've been here before.
Just keep it down the middle of the fairway.
How old is a tree like this? So we've come back for the afternoon to the same course again. It's only 9 hole, but we're not doing a real focused kind of like shoot afternoon. We're basically just playing through the course, and I'm sort of just shadowing and just shooting natural kind of scenes, which is quite good fun actually. It's basically just a bit ride around on a golf cart and have a bit of fun.
Come on. Come on, Jack.
What a shot, dude.
Here's all the pros, and then this one's me. Oh no, too hard. Oh!
Knock your far in. I'll record.
Come on, knock it down, Jack. No! That's what we do. It's like a running theme on these shoots where I don't play golf, don't play for months at a time. I literally don't ever play. And then on the shoots, I usually pick out the par 3 and just have one. No warm up, just swing. And more often than not, just turn up. Another good example there. I always feel so guilty for it. Maybe I should play. So it's literally like the other side of there.
Oh my god. Yeah, look, neighborhood watch.
Right behind those trees is Bohemian Grove, which is like a private retreat for some of America's most elite politicians and presidents. There's more than a few super strange, culty stories attached. I didn't really bring it up at the time because it's a bit of a touchy subject locally, but the carved wooden owls you see around the course are linked to it. If you do fancy going down that rabbit hole, it's pretty interesting, and there's no shortage of videos and conspiracy theories online about it. Each of these different shoots kind of like themed. The last one we did was sort of vintage, like old money vibes. This one's sort of summer camp vibe, so where we're staying has that sort of feel to it. Really nice place in the woods, little cabins, huts. We're just going down to the river now where you can like lazy float down. It's like a big thing for all the locals here. But we're just gonna go down, do a quick shoot, and then have a bit of a like fire pit. Evening, should be good fun, nice and chill. Should wrap up today's shoot, and we've got one more like morning shoot tomorrow, just for like the first 6 hours, and then it's back to San Francisco. It's been a good day actually. I feel like I've got a lot of good stuff. From the first pit, no one else is here yet, which is nice. Means I can lie down for a little bit and rest.
That was your first more.
There's more.
Cookies.
And then you squish it,
You got a lot of chocolate.
and then you bite it in front of the camera, in front of everybody.
Put the lights on. Put the lights on now. Big bite that.
Big bite.
Oh, another early start. But heading straight to the golf course now. Another morning shoot, and then we've got to drive to San Fran. Weather looks beautiful. Should be a great morning. Another beautiful morning. Another busy shoot. So I think that's us wrapped on the shoot. We're heading back to the clubhouse now. It's getting quite busy on the course. Midday, so the heat, sun, very busy, and we're finding it hard to find little gaps between people, because obviously we're moving slower than like normal play. So we're heading back to the clubhouse. Might be it. But I feel satisfied with them anyway. I'm kind of just filling in blanks and overshooting like usual now. Beautiful place, beautiful course. There is something I love about golf courses though, like it's kind of just like manicured nature. They're always in such pristine, beautiful locations. Straight to the window. Wow. So that's us back in San Francisco. Still quite early. Need to go for a run maybe actually around here. Do love running in places. I feel really tired. I mean it's what you get from not sleeping much over a few days. The last sort of 40, maybe 36 hours here before flying home, so we'll make the most of it and sleep on the plane, I guess. Not like super high on energy, I'm quite tired. It was quite a cold, brutal run over the bridge. Super cloudy, actually couldn't see anything at all. But one of those things you've got to do when you're there. Just like going out for sunset, because I know I will be back in the UK or sat on a plane or something, and realistically should make the most of the opportunities I have. So I've got on most of the layers that I have, or most of the warm layers, because it's quite chilly and cloudy, and I'm going to go the other side of the bridge again and then go up a big hill, hopefully get above the cloud. Fingers crossed that I don't spend this whole time freezing cold in the cloud and get a nice view, but only one way to find out. Feeling massively confident that this is going to be comfortable at all. Really cloudy, really windy. How long do I want to be sat freezing on a very exposed point? Or, you know, I could be above the clouds basking in the sun. I'm going, like there's no, I've not come here to just turn around in the car park and go home. Just hope that it materialises with the next hour and makes it a little bit worthwhile. It's not actually as cold as I thought it was going to be. We'll find out when I stop moving, but the cloud is pretty thick and quite high. Got to be in it to win it. I feel like I should be able to see something off there. There's a few little bits of the path that like deviate to little viewpoint areas. So I feel like if the cloud was in here, be able to see the Golden Gate Bridge. We've still got a good 40 minutes till sunset though, so keep them fingers crossed this cloud drops down. It's not looking great though, to be honest. Nice to have been out, I suppose, not just sitting inside the hotel, but getting quite hungry and cold, so I'm going to call it back down. And I've been spending the morning working, catching up on things. I've got a few hours to kill before the next sort of very mini sort of shoot. There's like a small golf clinic sort of pop-up session at a local driving range, which I'm just going to go and shoot and be a part of. I've got a few hours to kill before then, and kind of the idea of just going for like a casual sort of run around the city, not like a run where I'm trying to push myself or, you know, actually run a distance or a pace, but just head out and just explore at a running pace, you know, give me opportunity to cover a bit more distance, not rely on public transport or anything like that, and get a nice feel for what the city is. Because I'm not going to do anything touristy. There's nothing I really want to see or do. It's just nice to get a feel of the place. So I'll go out, see what takes my fancy, and find some food, and see what it's like. That's some hill. I can't say no to a good hill to run up. It's going to be killer. It doesn't look like anything on video, but I promise you that is one burner of a hill. Oh, it's steep. Yo, this whoa. Almost there. That little hill, oh my god, it's just the best. We're at the top. At least it's all downhill from there. Literally no one in that car. These are the ones that drive themselves, and they're literally everywhere. I know it's probably just sort of some tech rigs, but I don't feel we need to abolish taxis and have them driverless. That's just so unnecessary. Yo, I know it's probably not, but that to me looks like a tenant's tee. Definitely not. It's actually really, really hot. It's really hot. I'm going to walk for a little bit and try and cool down, and maybe find a nice cold drink from somewhere, and then maybe like make my way down to like Chinatown. I'm probably going to end up doing like 15k maybe, so I don't mind walking a little bit. I'm like a long way down into the city now. It's really hilly. I've got to be back in like an hour and a bit. It's pretty cool, like the rails for the streetcars. You probably can't hear it, but they make like a really nice like genius sound. It sounds like a streetcar. It's really cool. famous Lombard Street. It's against traffic, but I'm gonna... These buildings and architecture, especially like Alcatraz, reminds me so much of, is it Tony Hawk's Underground 1 or 2? The one that had AC/DC TNT and Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash on it. What a game! Your donuts were so crazy. What a legend. Thank you, man. I stopped to ask this guy if he had any cold drinks. He doesn't, but he has free donuts. Oh damn, that's good. Very cool bridge, to be fair. What a scene. Just about to go for the very final little shoot. It's like an afternoon, evening, bit of the golf course driving range, and then probably head to bed and got a very early flight tomorrow. Actually loved running around the city. That was a nice way to experience what it's like, you know, get a feel for the place without really spending too much time or having an agenda or putting any real thought into it. You know, I just kind of put my shoes on and just went. Definitely something I'll do again in other cities. I kind of hate the stop-starterness of it, of having to stop for roads and cars and stuff like that, but still quite a nice way to see a good range of what it's like without, going to too much effort. Well, I mean, running is effort, but you know what I mean. Hilly though, very hilly. Anyway, I gotta go. Hope you enjoyed. That looks a lot like the conditions I wanted last night, but didn't get.